Hello, today's review is of Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've seen a lot of great reviews for this book, heard a lot of great things about it, but I wasn't sure if it was for me because of the format of the book. It tells the story in the form of an interview and it jumps between different characters. However, I quickly forgot about that once I started reading the book and I became completely absorbed in the characters and their lives. Daisy Jones and the Six tells the story of the rise and fall of an LA rock band in the 1970s. They started out as the Six, playing clubs before moving to LA, getting a contract, and they had moderate success until Daisy Jones was invited to join the band, having featured on their biggest hit single, and soon they shot to stardom. The band was formed by brothers Billy and Graham, but it's the story of Daisy and Billy and the impact and their influence on the band that's at the very heart of this book. Billy's a flawed character. He married young, started a family and found himself on tour, taking lots of drugs, drinking heavily, and in fact, at the time of the birth of his daughter, his first daughter, he ended up in rehab trying to get clean. And from this point on, he struggles with the rock and roll lifestyle, the temptations that are everywhere, at every turn, drugs, alcohol and women, while he's determined to remain loyal to his family. Now, I have to admit that I didn't particularly like Daisy. She spent her teenage years visiting bars and clubs on the Sunset Strip and quickly became hooked on drugs and alcohol. Going to gigs, she lived the life of a groupie. However, Daisy is incredibly beautiful and has an amazing voice. Yet she's also a very strong woman. She's determined, she knows what she wants in life, and I felt she kind of used her good looks and her talent to manipulate people to get exactly what she wanted. After featuring on the Six's most successful single, she's invited to join the band, and they become Daisy Jones and the Six, and that's when the fireworks really start. She's determined to stamp her influence on that band from the very first day, co-writing songs with Billy, sidelining other band members to do this, turning up late to recordings or rehearsals because of her addictions. And she's also incredibly attracted to Billy, and this leads to increasing tension between them and also between the band as a whole. It's a brilliant story of how a band gets their first record contract, starts touring, builds up a fan base, has a massive hit record, appears on primetime TV shows like Saturday Night Live, has a sellout tour, and at the height of their fame begins to fall apart in spectacular fashion due to drugs, drink, relationships between band members, infighting and family demands. And while I haven't mentioned the other band members, they're integral to this story, and we need to hear their thoughts and opinions so that we can understand the whole story of Daisy Jones and the Six. Although this is fiction, it is so well written that you could easily believe it's a true story, and in the end I wanted to go and listen to their music. You can borrow it on BorrowBox, in ebook and e-audiobook. Go on, it's worth it.